It's a beautiful Sunday fall day today, November 5th. I can't believe yesterday my daughter turned 24 years old. Already has a beautiful little 1-year-old and another baby on the way. Life's crazy. Yeah, it's unbelievable. It just seems like yesterday I was teaching her how to ride a bicycle. And then we have, our oldest is 33 and got Chait, a sophomore, a couple 28-year-olds. Together we have 5 kids between both of us. It's just wild to think how fast time flies by. You know, yesterday was just a fun day. Jude and I hung out in the workshop last night and sipped on some bourbon and listened to some blues, and we were in bed pretty early last night. Got up early this morning, and I was actually really surprised how early we were up when I looked at my phone, but I realized the time rolled back. But so we got up and we teamed up on some breakfast, made some French toast, some eggs, and yeah, it's been a great morning so far. I don't plan on messing it up. I'm gonna change the oil in the Subaru. You know, a lot of people make fun of Subarus, but I just love that thing. It'll go anywhere. It gets 36 miles a gallon. Fairly reasonable price point. And I bought it for the versatility of it. I could take that thing anywhere. I could put kayaks on the roof. I could pull a little trailer behind it. You can haul bicycles on it, all while getting 38 miles a gallon. And I've taken it places where Jeeps have gone. I mean, I'm not talking some really gnarly shit, but the versatility is awesome. So get the oil change in that, and maybe tune up the chopper, go over it, check some nuts and bolts, check the tire pressure. I always check tire pressure before I ride. I guess it's just growing up racing. It's something I do. And then we're gonna go for a ride and have a kick-ass day today. So hope your Sunday kicks ass too. Essentially, when you roll out of bed in the morning, that's the time to get a hold of your thought life. You could either wake up and ruin the whole day, or wake up on your day off and enjoy the hell out of it. There's probably a lot of things I should be doing today, like putting our summer stuff away, or I don't know. Probably a lot of things I should be doing. But I'm gonna enjoy today. We're gonna go for a ride on the chop and have a good time. And sometimes you just gotta enjoy life and just freaking do whatever the hell you want to do. My goal is to make the least amount of mess as I can. I'm kind of a clean freak when I'm working on stuff like this. I don't like my shit dirty. The Subaru is really easy to change oil in. I run Royal Purple on my Subaru. It's a 020 weight. This is really good stuff, and we'll put about 4.7 quarts in there. Fresh Royal Purple on the. My dad taught me this when I was about 12. always like to look at my oil, see how dirty it looks, and if I see anything floating in there. Not that bad. Royal purple, it's good shit. Expensive, but good. You may be asking how I'm getting my fat ass under this Subaru. Well, this Subaru happens to be their Crosstrek model, and it has 10 or 12 inches of ground clearance. This thing has more ground clearance than our pickup does. Of course, our pickup's dropped, but this car, it's bitchin', man. It's got a lot of ground clearance. It's got an off-road package, and you lock all fours in, it's pretty tough. It's not the coolest car, but functionality-wise, yeah. Drain plugs put back in. Oil filters on. Hand tighten, of course, for those of you who've never changed oil. Didn't have a funnel. I have a lot of funnels. I think it might have been Judy that came up with this. I've been using the water bottle ever since. Just funner. It's not the normal tool you normally use. And that's what I kind of like about it, because I'm kind of different like that. Yeah, these Subarus, when my wife drives it, when I'm with her, she's got all kinds of chicks staring at her, checking her out, but if I was a lesbian, I'd check out my wife too, driving this Subaru. But it works for me. I change oil in it about every 5,000 miles, and this thing just runs. It's actually quite amazing. You know, and you don't got to have a super nice car to where you're afraid to get it off road or whatever. You can take this thing anywhere. Hopefully Subaru hears this and I get something out of it. Maybe a t-shirt or something. 4 quarts to go. It's really kind of hard to figure out too. It's kind of confusing, right? Like I ride a chopper, American-made chopper that is just bad to the bone. You know, still a symbol of American, and yet I drive a Subaru. Subarus are made in Japan, and if you know much about Hondas and Yamaha, Suzuki's, and Kawasaki motorcycles, they're badass. They dominate. The Japanese have great engineering, and it's not uncommon to get 300,000 or 400,000 miles out of one of these motors. They use a boxer style motor. Same thing a Porsche uses. There's some others that use that design. So yeah, it is kind of a little bit confusing, but I don't really care. I don't really think about it. I bought it for its price point and its functionality, and you know, it does the job. This oil is really pretty. Damn, is it shaping up to be a nice day. Get outside and enjoy this before we're freezing our asses off. That's the time of the year that I hate it, because I can't get outside. But it's a season. It's a season that humbles us, so just like how we gotta be. We could have really good seasons or we can have really shitty ones. And the shitty ones give us a contrast to the good ones. If everything was good as shit all the time, we wouldn't know what it would be like to experience something bad. And if we did, we'd just fall apart. It builds, our failures build experience and courage. There's probably a lot of other words I can't think of right now. Perseverance. Little shout out to mom and dad. Dad, thanks for teaching me all this shit way back when, all this mechanic stuff, motorcycles, everything else way back when. I think it started when I was 5. That's when my dad first put me on a motorcycle. So Dad, if it wasn't for you, I probably wouldn't necessarily be into all this stuff. Maybe I would, I probably would, but nevertheless, you taught me a lot of this stuff. Mom, thanks for all your love. Thanks for all the great cooking. Hope you're feeling better and you start kicking ass here soon. Miss you. And I want to give a shout out to my awesome wife for putting up with all these shenanigans and going with it. I mean, how many women in their 50s ride on the back of a chopper? That's pretty badass. So can't thank her enough for everything. I think that's about it. Oil change is done. I see the wife, she's got her jeans on and she's ready to go for a ride on the chopper, so let's go for a ride.